Okay, our first shape that we're going to find the surface area is prisms. Okay, and we're going to focus on two specific prisms. One is rectangular prisms, cubes, which are just, they're squares on all six sides. So rectangular prisms, which are like boxes, and all other prisms, but we're going to work on the triangle one, which are called triangular prisms. Okay, so let's go up here to this first one. Okay, with the formula, the surface area is 2 times the length times the width, plus 2 times the length times the height, plus 2 times the width times the height. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff there, okay? Specifically, I want you to look at this triangle here. You can see they have labeled the H and the W and the L, okay? So when they go L times W, that's like the bottom of this box right here. So area of a rectangle is length times width, so that would be the area of the bottom, but I have two of them, one on the bottom and one on the top. Okay, so same thing happens here, the length and the height, that's going to be this front side and the back side, that's where I get the 2 from, and then the width and the height is going to be this end, and then the other end or opposite end is going to be exactly the same thing. The key thing is, it doesn't matter which one is L, which one is W, or which one is H. Okay, because you can always turn the prism around and it's going to look different. Okay, so I usually, if it's up and down like this, that one's usually going to be the H, and then the length is usually going to be the longest one, and the width will be the shortest. But it doesn't matter, because all we're going to do is take those measurements and put them into the formula. So I'm going to use this formula right here. The only thing you have to do is be very methodical. Okay, so 2 times L times W, okay, so there's the first one, plus 2 times L, which is 13, times H, which is 9, plus, we're not a room here, 2 times W, which is 7, times height, which is 9. Okay, you'll notice I put those all in parentheses because those are just those separate 3 pieces here in our formula. So when I multiply, I have to do the parentheses first, or the multiplications first. So I'm going to get 182 there, 2 times 13 times, whoops, I think I might have said 2 times, yeah, 2 times 13 times 9 is going to be 234. And then 2 times 7 times 9 is going to be 126. I'm going to take those 3 separate totals, I'm going to add them together, 542. Now again, this is area, so this would be feet squared. I also have included another, it's the same formula, we're just manipulating it around a little bit. So if you remember back in algebra, you can factor out a common factor. So if you look here, a common factor between all those is a 2. Okay, so I can take length times width, so I can do all of these little rectangles, add them all together, and then take that whole total times 2. So we're going to do that on the same shape here. We're just going to try it this way, and then you can decide which way you want to do it. Okay, so I know I'm going to take 2 times L, let's see, let's label these again so we can. And some of you maybe have to come over here to the side and just say, okay, L equals 13, W equals 7, H equals 9. Rather than trying to look on the picture each time, maybe that's what you need to do, is just write those variables down, and then we're just plugging those into our formula. So L is 13 times 7. Whoops, no parenthesis there, sorry, just a plus. L is 13 times H plus W times 9, or W times height. So order of operations says I need to take 13 times 7 first. So 13 times 7 is going to give me 91. 13 times 9 is 117. And then 7 times 9 is 63. So we're going to add those together. 91 plus 117 plus 63. I get 271 times 2. And I get 542 square feet, which is the same answer. So whichever one you think is easiest, if you want to do this piece first and then take it times 2, or if you'd rather go ahead and take it times 2 each time, it doesn't matter. You can see you'll get the same answer.